A very good day to my panel for Student in Enterprise Program, which is SIEP 3, Madam Nurul Fadila binti Abdul Razak. I am Tan NG. My metric number is A15A1356 and I am from Faculty of Hospitality, Wellness and Tourism in the simple word of FHBK. I've done my business model canvas for SIEP 3 by working in a cafe that having a name called the Philia. The attachment is my business model canvas by referring to the business model canvas of the Philia.
I would like to present my business model canvas for my own business. So I'll go to the first one first in BMC, which is key partners. Key partners is how we look on the key partners in our company, whether our company is sole proprietorship or sendirian berhad or partnership. So if I build my own business, I will make it a sole proprietorship, because I think I would like to have my own idea in my business, so I will not have to make myself headache with other people opinion and have to think through their thinking. So yeah, it's better if I have sole proprietorship. So key partners for the first one is I will have combined knowledge and specialization. Combined knowledge and specialization is like I will hear what people want and what they need, then I will bring into my own business so they can feel like, oh, this thing actually is available, is actually exists. So they will come over and enjoy their needs and wants, and of course together I combine my staff or workers' ideas and their specialization in my business. And the second one, I will create a value and support job. Value and support job is for people that come to my restaurant or my business. If I have a cafe or restaurant, I will teach my workers or staff on how to cook and how to make drinks, and I will teach the skills to them, so I will not only have the skill by myself. And third, the connection with local brands and entrepreneurs. Connection with them would give a big chances for me to have my business become a more wider, because entrepreneurs, they will spend their time to my company just to look over their local brand merchandise, so it will give a big opportunity for myself. And the lastly is the connection with lots of live band and popular singer. Yeah, if I have a cafe or restaurant, I would invite the lots of live band and popular singer from other states or even my states, because this popular singer or popular live band will attract a lot of customers to come over my restaurant or cafe to enjoy my food while listen to the song the live band sing and popular singers. Yeah. So the second element in business model canvas is customer segments. Customer segments definition is how we group our customer according to their need, because every customer have their own need and wants. So for example, we group customer for a lot of groups, which mean by group A have their own needs, like they want a food with spicy food, and group B wants food with a bitter one or a sweet one. So we group the customer into their need. So in my BMC, I would suggest if I have a company, I will do customer segments, like I will make a business on the premise. On the premise is means by the premise doesn't have any stairs or any things that have to make the customer to climb to the restaurant or cafe, because if the cafe have a stairs or a thing that need to climb over, it will make a an older customer feel burdened. So we would suggest that I would suggest that I will do a business on the premise. And the second one, I will provide a variety of foods, because every customer has their own taste and what they want to eat, and so we have to provide a variety of foods so they can choose what foods they want to eat. And the third, maybe I will do a hipster cafe, because nowadays people will become some kind of hipster. So if I build a restaurant or cafe, I will make it with hipster theme, because they will like to spend a lot of time there and many people will come over. Okay, the third is value proposition. The definition for value proposition is how the company meet the customer needs and how it distinguishes itself from competition. Okay, so I would like to make a suggestion for myself. If I have a company or have a business, I will provide board games for customers. It's like the company, the business that I've done my SIEP 3, I take example from the cafe, because the cafe have bought a lot of board games for customers to play while waiting for the food to come, and they can enjoy the games if they want to spend a lot of time there, so they won't feel any bored, or they will enjoy the free time, leisure time at the cafe. And the second, variety of foods in affordable prices. So absolutely, we should provide a price that meet the customer affordable prices, because not every customer can buy food with expensive price. For example, Western food, just a simple chicken chop, and we cost them over 30 ringgit and above. So they will feel like it's very expensive and they won't feel like want to eat at the cafe. And the third, I will do customer experience and satisfaction. So I will make sure my customer, they leave my shop or cafe with experience and satisfaction. Why would I say that? Because if they have satisfaction and their experience, they will share to their friends and families members that my cafe is very good and nice to enjoy, and a lot of variety of foods that they can eat. And the fourth is live band. Okay, because I take example from the cafe, which is the Philia. The Philia, they takes live band from other state or the current state, which is Kelantan. They invite live band to the shop, to the cafe, to make performance for customers to enjoy while eating. So I've seen that it would attract a lot of customers to go over the shop. And the last one, I will say selling local brand merchandise. It's like I've taken example from the cafe too, because it would make the cafe, people will come to the cafe and not only to eat, but they can enjoy buying shirt or anything with merchandise brand, local brand, and they can shop over the cafe. So it would attract a lot of customers to come to the shop. So continue to the fourth element in BMC, which is key activities. So the definition for key activities is how we provide quality to our own product, and how we have our own problem solving approach, and how we do networking in our business for people to know our business. So if I have my cafe, I will do like health event. I will hold an event, because I have seen the Philia, they hold an event very successfully, because when they hold an event, people will come over, and many people from other states will come over, and together they make the event successful. The event doesn't have to only sell foods. They can sell t-shirt, jeans, or anything else like what they want to sell. And second, I will give chance for youngsters to express their music, because I've seen this would give chance for youngsters if they have the interest in music, but they do not have a path for them to express their interest. So if I have a business, I will give them a chance to make this thing reality. And the third, I will market my own business. I will market my own business for people to know my business, and I will make my business popular through marketing. And because marketing can compete with my competitor in a proper way. And the fourth is production. Yeah, business with cafe, they will have to produce their own product like foods, beverages. So this production will make my company have my key activities element. And the last point for key activities, if I have a company or business, I will create channel for live band from other state, other than only my business state. For example, if I have a business in Johor, I will invite other live band from other states like KL and Selangor or Kedah, many places, so they can come over the Johor, and this will invite a lot of live band from other states, and customer will also have known this live band. So the live band perform in my cafe, the customer will enjoy. For example, like live band that very famous from other state, yeah, customers would absolutely come to my cafe just to see the live band. Yeah. Okay, so the next one is customer relationship. The meaning of customer relationship is how does the company interact with their customer, because each customer have their specific needs and wants. So for my own cafe or company or business, I will do the advertisement to customer, maybe in face-to-face advertise through media socials, or giving pamphlet or flyers, so that people would know that what my company selling and what is the current promotion in my company. And the second, I would do network interaction between customer. Network interaction between customer is like we interact with customer in a proper way, or in social media, like we have WhatsApp group. So I will add all the customers that come to my restaurant or come to my business, so that I can interact with the customers through social media. Yeah. The sixth element in business model canvas is revenue stream. Is how we get revenue from our business. And yeah, if successful if I'm able to do a merchandise, brand local merchandise, I will get contribution from the merchandise sold. If I'm able to do event from which I've mentioned in key activities, I will get contribution from the event I've held, and contribution from the food and beverages sold in my cafe, so that it will become my revenue. Okay, so let's continue to the seventh element in business model canvas, which is cost structure. Cost structure is mean by what is the cost in my company. And so of course the first one would be marketing, because each company have their own marketing, and my company will have my own marketing. And how does the marketing cost my company to get a profit? Because through marketing I will get a lot of customers, so from that I will get revenue. Before getting revenue, so I will have to spend a little bit money. Yeah. And the second is manufacturing of products. Manufacturing products mean if I have a company and I will do cafe or restaurant, I will have to buy raw foods like chicken or beef to sell in my cafe or restaurant, and like vegetables or drinks, and all that. And of course, the most important is salary. Salary is for my staff, workers, for them to work in my business. If I didn't provide salary for them, it's impossible for them to work for me, right? Yeah, and the fourth and the last one is building. If my business company, my business is on a place that I rent, I have to pay for the building to do my business. Yeah. Okay, the next one is key resources. Key resources is things that I need to make my company successful or make my company to go smoothly. For example, like asset like machine or car, vehicles like that. Then okay, if I have my own business, I will do cafe. Then my cafe will have ahmad tea, because ahmad tea is a very hard to get in Malaysia. If people in Malaysia wants to drink ahmad tea, they have to place an order in online shop like Lazada or any other online website. So because ahmad tea is the tea that produced in London, England, so it will, if customer would drink ahmad tea, they will feel like very hardly to get in Malaysia. And the second one is human resource, especially in staffing skill. Staffing skill is very important, because how we train our workers or staff to give a proper manner to the customers, how does our worker interact with the customer, so that the customer would have a better impression towards my shop or my business. And then the third is knowledge. Of course, I will have my own knowledge to do a company, to do a business, because a knowledge is very important. If we do not have knowledge, we couldn't do any business in this country or this era. So knowledge, we can get knowledge through website, and how we can see how does the people make their company so successful, so we can take ideas from them, or we can create our own ideas through people's cafe or their business. Then equipment, yeah, for sure I will have to have my own equipment to produce food or beverages in my cafe. And the next one is sources of income. The sources of income is if I have my event, I have an event, then I will have the sources of income through the event that I have. And funds flow is like when I sell my food and beverages, then I will get funds from the food and beverages that I sold. And funds flow from the event, and funds flow from the local brand merchandise. Okay, the next one is channel in BMC. The channel is mean by how does we distribute our product and create sales channel. Like maybe for example we sell through online or whatsoever lah. So if I have my company, I will do promotion or selling my product through online media website, so people can choose to buy from the website like Facebook, Instagram, because nowadays people would rather buying things from websites rather than go to the shop or boutique to buy things. So it will provide an easy way for customer to buy things.